私たちは立憲主義の回復という国民的大義で大同団結が図られるならば、その他の国政上の問題についても、そういう点は横に置き、一致点で合意形成を図るという原則で対応していくことが可能になると考えております。
We believe that if indeed we can all come together under this one common national cause of regaining constitutionalism, then other political issues can be indeed put to the side, differences put to the side, and work together to form agreement and formation of this upon this one point. And this can be the foundation or the principle on which we can work forwards with.
例えば、日米安保条約についてどうするか。
So, what should we do or consider about, for example, the US-Japan Security Pact?
私たちは廃棄という方針ですが、国民連合政府の対応としては、凍結するということになります。
So, of course, our party is of the position that this should be abolished. However, under a national coalition government, the steps forward would be to freeze this.
凍結とはどういうことか。
And so, what does freezing imply?
戦争法廃止を前提として、第一に現行の条約と法律の枠内で対応する。
Well, the first step of this would be on the principle of working to abolish the war legislation, to work within the framework of the current treaty and the current law.
第二に、現状からの改悪はやらない。
And the second point, to not make any changes which would worsen the situation.
第三に、政権として廃棄を目指す措置は取らないということであります。
And the third point would be that as a government, no steps or no measures would be taken aiming for the abolition of this treaty.
野党間の政策上の相違点については、こういう精神で対応していきたいと私たちは考えております。
And so we believe that this is the kind of spirit in which dealing with various differences in policies and positions within the parties coming together should be taken.
もちろん一致点では前向きの仕事にも取り組んでいきます。
Of course, within coming together in agreement, we would work together in a forward-looking way.
重要なことは、野党5党には、安倍内閣の不信任案を共同で提出したことに示されるように、安倍政権の退陣打倒という点では、政治的一致が常に存在するということです。
And what is important here is, as demonstrated by the fact that the vote of no confidence in the cabinet was put forward together by all 5 opposition parties, actually coming together on the point of defeat of the Abe administration and resignation is something which politically there is already a united agreement upon.
今、安倍政権が行っている政治の特徴を一言で言うならば、国家の暴走によって個人の尊厳を踏みにじる政治と特徴づけることができるのではないでしょうか。
If I were to put in one phrase the characteristics of the current Abe administration and the politics which they are undertaking, this would be for pushing forward by the state and trampling on the respect and dignity of the individual in its politics.
国民連合政府が目標とする立憲主義の回復とは、すべての国民一人一人の個人の尊厳を守り、大切にする社会を作ることに他なりません。
And the recovery of constitutionalism, which is the goal of the national coalition government proposed, is actually very much for the purpose of protecting the respect of each and every individual person, and also creating a society which values this.
この間、戦争法案に反対して立ち上がった多くの国民は、まさに一人一人の意思で個人の尊厳をかけて立ち上がりました。
And of course, each and every individual person in Japan who was standing up to voice their opposition to the war legislation was there for their own will and also their own dignity.
これらの人々が広く手を結んで作る国民連合政府は、文字通りすべての国民の個人の尊厳を守り、大切にする社会への歴史的一歩を踏み出す政府になると、私は確信を持って言いたいと思います。
And if each and all of these people are able to come together to take up hands together in order to create a national coalition government, this would indeed serve to protect the dignity of each and every individual in Japan, and be a historical first step towards creating a society which does indeed value this. I am determined and believe this strongly.